Aye, lads.
I don't know about the Sovereign Elenda, man. I think the Sovereign Elenda package is very cuttable. Am I crazy? Like, if you cut Sovereign Elenda, what do you get? You get another Ulamog, you get another Binding, you get another Drifter, you get another Emperor, you get some like main deck Torpor Orbs, you get maybe a main deck Wrath, maybe a main deck Counterspell. Okay, let's try the other version. The question is, how many orbs? How many orbs, brother? How many orbs? At least two. Like, what else would you play? In second set? What else would you play in these last two slots other than orbs? We can't play a scrapyard with the frogs, man. Like, I've already got Eugene's Lab, and I've only got like one Urborg to kind of turn on these as coloured mana. Orb is nice with Nulldrifter, yeah, and it's also just nice in the meta, right? Like, no Ajani tokens, no life gain from the energy 1-drop, no Elenda trigger, that kind of thing. It is nice, but to play more than two main, I'd like to have more than just Nulldrifter, like, as it benefiting me, right? I think Nulldrifter benefiting us, and then also cucking the opponent a bit. Two seems reasonable. What about another 7+? Well, I just added two more, right? We just added an Nulldrifter and an Ulamog. I think this takes us from like 75% chance to put something in the lab to 85. Which is, I mean, that's a meaningful difference. Just add some lands? Maybe. Just a trawler and a stupor, maybe? We've now got 20 lands, two Madafakas, and 4 Devourers. Nulldrifter, Transformer, Cavern. Orb is not ideal when they play Nulldrifter as well, huh? I could bounce the Sprawl like on another turn and name one, but I think we'll bounce the tapped ramp is good. Okay. Don't know what the best number for Chalice is after 1. I mean, it'll be 4, but I'm not going to be able to get a 4 down. Palantir main. Palantir main D. Man, I'm really scared of playing this orb. I mean, I think it's fine now, right? Like, they've played 2 Nulldrifters, I've still got 4, like, the math be mathing in our favour. Okay, so you are Nulldrifter, and you are Binding. You don't need full control for that, no. I always did it with full control because I was so scared. So I don't know if they changed it recently so you don't need it anymore, or if that's always been the case. But you don't need it anymore, no.
My resources.
Ugin
will put an end. Focus. Breathe.
Frog.
And learn. Responsibility.
See, this is why I don't know, man. I really think Overlord is bad if you don't bring it out with Dollmaker, huh? Like, look how long this game has been going. It's still not fucking flipped yet. Like, it is a useless card. How did you draw Nulldrifter number 3 before I got number 1? Lucksack. I can do an X equals 3 Chalice, which is... It would stop my Stupor, and which is bad against Eldrazi anyway. It would stop my Trawler. Yeah, there's no way they play more than 1 Palantir though. Yeah, they found 2 bindings as well, so 3 is not that good. Yeah. I guess I'll just do another 1, and then I'll just sack one of them to the Annihilator. Seems best.
I grant you
I blah 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 blah.
is clarity at the center of
Cut Overlord? Yeah, the Overlord is not good enough, man.
ability.
Definitely not. I think like Overlord and Dollmaker are like a package deal. You can't play either one of those without the other. But like without the Overlord, we don't have enough mill, right? So like Overlord is not good enough, but without Overlord, kind of our deck gets broken a bit. So I guess we have to try something else. We want Consign and we want Flute. No Orb. Trap. Deluge. We try a one-off discard spell. We don't have enough mill. I mean, we do have enough. Overlord provides enough mill. It's just not good enough of a card. The amount of mill that it provides is not the problem. Ooh. Consign or Frog? It's gotta be Frog, I think, with Ulamog in hand. Should we go back to Sora and try Esper with Ulamog? I think I'm just going to play Simic Eldrazi, man. I just wanted to try the Emperor of Bones with Eldrazi, since Ulamog's an Eldrazi anyway, obviously. Classic last minute play Eldrazi. Well, Eldrazi is just always my fallback option because there's nothing wrong with having a fucking backup deck and then trying other things. That's you say that like that's a negative. That should be the goal. Did I try the land destruction? I'm not playing land destruction, man. No frickin' way. This opponent plays 100 Nulldrifters, I swear. Well, as long as you don't top anything wild, we should be able to Ulamog them next turn. Oppo? They're a big frog hater, yeah. See, like, the annoying thing is there's definitely something to this. We're just kind of out of time to work on it. Sad, but... Weak... What do you mean weak mentals? They were fucking dead, bro. Hitus and Needless. Needle over Flute in a deck with Lab's crazy. Psychic Frog. Do we have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana? Just draw an Ulamog and win, baby. Ulamog gets the counters from itself being exiled to the Emperor, yeah. Ulamog's one of, like... Emperor Ulamog's like one of the... 5 things you can do in Historic that are good enough. But yes, it is very, very gas. Two, 3, 4, 5. I think it is worth killing this token. It takes them off kicked by Spawn. Should do it here though. If they have their own command, it's gonna be awkward. Draw or mana? I could exile their binding, but I'm not sure that's too relevant right now. I'll try a draw. Alright, this is not how you win a game of Magic. B.O. Pizzo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rather scuffed game here. You hate to see it. Got rid of 2 bindings, that's decent, but... What's the play, man? What's the play? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gotta be frog, man, but I'm scared of my frog dying here. Ulamog, Ulamog, Ulamog. Kind of lethal if I draw something else to put in the lab here, so that I would have 7 mana for. Yep, not lethal anymore. Why we're scared of the frog dying. Seven mana would be bounce the Nido, discard Emperor, activate. Overlord. That's a decent card. Okay, it's a close one here, huh? They did top like 1,000,000 cards, but that's fine. Eugeners, yep.
One step in the stratagem. I will not allow my plan bears fruit.
8 mana. 8 mana. I can bounce everything and then animate a Nulldrifter. Destroy a land. It's not completely awful. Where are my consigns? Overlord hit an Ulamog? One time? One time, one time, one time! Well... I mean, you've got to try, right? So Lackey and I, we've not got them yet. Many counter spells available to the young lad. Dismember. Uh-huh. Man, what a game this is! We're still going. We're still going. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Insight is vital.
Up to 10 mana available.
Preparation yields success.
What can I do here? Don't know. Guess I've just got to cast the Nulldrifter, huh? What's going on here, man? What is going on in this game? 4, 6. 9 mana for them now, okay. I've got a Drifter boy going. I've got a little Annihilation incoming. Nulldrifter does not die to Ugin, at least. Does die to that. That's fair.
Knowledge.
It's just nobody can keep a thing in play, man. It's ridiculous.
The wise heed my advice.
Okay. I mean, next turn I can just cast Ulamog. Right? 4, 8. Bring this back, and I've got Lab Devourer to get to 10. Right, how many commands do you play? Stop killing my Nulldrifters, you fucker.
Fools have sown discord, and they shall reap.
So yeah, I guess it's time to just We gotta just send a hard cast Ulamog, right?
I wield the essence of this world. Knowledge is a virtue.
Okay, I'll push her. Alright, we'll try that again next turn. Four, 8, 10. 12. Can we bone something? Not really. Frog, Eldrazi, Skeleton. Alright, good job, Auto Tapper. Well played, well played, well played. Very sick. Does this game ever end? Like, how does one player win? I don't understand. Attack with Ulamog? I can't unless I get a frog. I can put the Ulamog into play here, though. I've no way to discard this Ulamog, right? Scrapyard, like, well, I can't play scrap. The frog replaces Scrapyard, right? We can't play frog and Scrapyard, unfortunately. Is this a bounce? I don't think so. Yeah, they don't have any ways left to deal with the Ulamog. Okay. I mean, that was kind of impressive, though. Fuck! I wanted to lose so I could delete the deck and play Simic. Now that I won, I'm cooked. You're going 0-3 with this pile of crap. Maybe, man, but that's a risk worth taking. The only wrong deck that you can queue up is a mid one. Of course, it would be nice to queue up a broken one, but we don't have a broken one yet. So your only option after that is something a little psycho. If you go with something mid, you're absolutely 100% to fail. Even if this is 90% failure rate, it's still better choice. Ooh, Grill Boy. Rare Grill Boy. Uh-huh. Be kinda sick to be on the play here, but you smell Jarsel? I smell Jarsel a mile off, baby. Need to do this so we can X equals 3 the Jarsel. Killing, like, just whatever creature they play next is pretty good, though, because that one will have the teachings. Cutter Boyo, huh? Right about now. Broken ass card. Really annoying card for my Kozilek's command, huh? If I do... Yeah, if I do hardcast Overlord, I've only got an X equals 2 command, though. That's not sick. I repeat, not sick. Especially when they just discarded a Jarsel, like, of their own choice that they could have cast. So it's gotta be... Gotta be a 2-man Overlord here. No bindings milled is slightly bad, but... Damn. Double teachings on the next creature. A milled binding would have been good there, because I can activate it with the Nulldrifter here, but... Stupor? Stupor's okay. Stupor can at least reset the creature that gets the double teachings. Means I'm gonna have to name Skeleton, though. They tapped out, huh? A little awkward, huh? I can Devourer the Cutter. of course, I'm very scared of whatever creature they have here with the double teachings. That seems fine though. For one turn, it seems fine, I think. Who was on the play in this game? Who was on the play? Them? Okay, that's good, because then shove aside his sorcery speed. Another double teachings, okay. Hey, we got their Jarso turn and we took no damage, so could be worse. That seems pretty good. Why did they never let you attack, man? It's fucked up. Against Jarso Arcanist, it's gotta be Leyline. Chalice is insane. Draw first is insane. How do we get all of these fuckers in, though? Orb can go. We've got to cut the bindings. We've only got space for binding or discard. Well, I guess it is. I guess it's discard, man. I'll try 2 Overlord, 1 binding. Just go for a high roll binding. Is this deck good? I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm actually considering playing this fucking thing. Zero lander? Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little zero lander. Alright, we found a land. Let's decline. Never punished? Well, don't say never punished yet. I still can't cast anything. Well, I mean, I can cast Opt. Alright, +4. If they play an Ornithopter, I can kill that. Okay, okay. We turned a zero lander into some lands. That's good, because we have a we have a command for 3 next turn, and they're kind of almost forced into casting their Jarso. Two Jarsos in hand, okay. I mean, it's not the easiest game you've ever seen, is it? You fucker up. Oh. Exile their graveyard? Fuck their graveyard, man. I care not about their graveyard. I care only about my own. Right, they should have used that when they were attacking, no? For the... prowess trigger? This is rude output. What? Yeah, okay, I mean, they did just lose their whole hand, to be fair. Eldrazi! 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 The deck does stuff, man. Oh god, I so regret building this. It's definitely decent. I just don't know if it's good. What a spanner in the works this is. Fuck me. Guys, my hand's not very good for this particular situation. Not good at all. It's all bombas and lands, yep. Uh-oh. You're a fast eater? Jelly, generally yes, but I do eat turbo fast when I'm streaming just so I'm not like we're sitting in silence for ages. I just wolf that shit down. What the hell is this, man? Okay. What could possibly go wrong? What? Okay. Well, at least I know what I'm playing against now, that's good. Game 1, they just cast some, like, draft cards from the Into the Dungeon set. What's going on here? How do we get around Graveyard Take? You just play Frogs and Eldrazi, man. Not that big of a deal. I also have like 5. I've got 5 bounce spells for the Graveyard Hate. I've got Devourers can remove most Graveyard Hate. It's fine. Come on, lad, let's go. I want to see the top 8 cards of my deck. Pay through life. Create a treasure. I'm still not fully sure what I'm playing against, but it's got some Eldrazi in it. Four mana, okay. Do, 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 do. Let's get him. Ulamog, Ulamog. Had the combo. If I went for the 2 mana one, yeah, but we can do 5 mana, hold up Consign, and then go for Emperor next turn. Ulamog, Ulamog. They got to deal with Overlord, then they got to deal with Emperor, then they've got to deal with all of our Eldrazi. They seem a bit fucked. Alright, chat. Can I get a yes or a no? Are we playing this deck? Alright. Okay. I can play around that by going for a Nulldrifter, but I'd have to draw a land. Yeah. Auto tapper. Good try, bitch. I mean, when it pops, it pops. Man. Could have countered that if I had something to put in the lab there. We should have something to put in the lab, if my maths is correct, 85% of the time. So, you can go ahead and say never lucky. Waste not deck. This is when the discard triggers, right? So I guess I can bounce that in response to a discard spell. Alright, great time to draw a land. Well, that's not a land, is it, dumbass? Now I just get killed by a fucking lily. She all dread. Great time to draw another land. Waste not, yep. Bandito, yep. When you discard a creature, create a 2/2. Okay. Land me. Land me. Land me. Land me. You forgot to include Sorin Alenda? I had Sorin Alenda, man. First version had Sorin Alenda. I'm actually not fully convinced that the Sorin Alenda version isn't better. It's tough to say. So to get Sorin Alenda in the deck, you cut the orbs. Like maybe one binding, you got like down 2 of these. The biggest cost of playing Sorin Alenda is losing 2 of these guys. Because it takes your chance of having a lab from 85% to 75. Alright, chance of having a creature to 75%, and then you also have to have the lab, which is only half the time, right? So it kind of doubles up. The amount of times that you lose being able to do it is doubly impacted, is what I'm trying to say. Because that's 2, and then 4, and then you can just trim some stuff. Trim some of these idiots. But I think it might be better, but we're out of time, man. Not enough time to give it a proper go. Hey, what's wrong with you? Chalice has not been amazing so far, but we also haven't played against the Energy Auroras, right? Which we will play against. How do you bypass having only 20 lands? It's not 20, right? 20 lands, we got Trawler and Sinking to Stupor, so that's 22. And we've got 4 Devourers as well. So again, half of your games you get to see the top 4 cards of your deck at the start of the game. If anything, the deck's got too many lands, maybe. Well, the other half of games, you're just playing a 22 land deck that, you know, tops out at 3 mana. That's also kind of normal, right? Toxic ass deck from the opponent here. Why not the binding? They have Leyline, right? Or why not bounce the Leyline? Why? I don't think I care that much about Leyline, do I? Not more than a waste not that's getting 2 triggers. They would have made 4 mana there. I can't Nulldrifter and bounce everything again, man. It gets exiled, no? But even if I can, they'll still get all the waste not triggers, though. It can't be worth it. Don't discard with a frog. No. It's no problem for me, but it's a problem for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. that's not what I meant to do. I need to make a mana so that I can like guarantee I get the Devourer off. Once we Devour the Waste Not, it should be fine. Alright, we got a land anyway, that's fine too. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. A token protects my frog from a lily though, that's decent. What's the alternative to this deck? Just like a Simic version, like a more grindy Eldrazi without the Emperor of Bones. Just replace like change Emperor and Frog and stuff to Ramp, and change Ulamog to Ugin. I name Noble. Well, we're gonna find out if Torpor Orb's good against their deck or not. Okay, good to know. The seagulls going crazy outside, man. It's like the old days. Can't really cast my spells. So they're playing an apprentice deck with no... Wow. No companion, huh? Sephiroth boy. Guys, I need some lands. I need lots of lands and I need them ASAP. It's probably quite good for us that they just like instantly sent that draw, right? It must have a lot of ones. I mean, I can't fucking do anything either. Good God. Come on, deck, do something. What a game this is, yes. What a game. Any double blockers in the any double blockers in the chat? I mean, we can't get pushed. Like, what kind of removal spell would anyone play that costs more than one? They probably have another Sephiroth. Yeah, but what does that matter? There's no fucking... There's nothing to sack. It doesn't do anything. I'm gonna take a block. Hey, we take those, we take those. Bruh.
Right beside me, brother.
What? They could have flipped that. I'm still gonna lose, even though they can't cast their hand, because I can cast even less of mine. Bro, that game was not over, man. I can't do anything. What are you doing? I cannot play the game at all. You can play the game more than me. I can't do shit. What was that? Let's get draw first in there. Draw first, an insane combo with Chalice. Chalice on 1, and this is a 1 mana discard, but it costs 2. Ha 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 ha! Unbelievable wombo combo. Okay, so they hated the orb. So we keep the orb. No Deluge against energy? Well, it's not. They're not playing energy, man. They're playing like a sack deck, right? I probably will play it on the play, but on the draw it's not even that good. How has he climbed 1,000 ranks testing this deck? Skill difference, baby. Take the land. Taking the land is not that good when I have Devourer available, though. Alright, turn 1 orb. Orb. Torpor Orb. Bombardino. I mean, now what though? Now what? Yo, deck. Stop fucking around. Stop the messing around, will ya? Headliner's good, man. Double energy with his souls. It's like removal spell, sacked Sephiroth. I literally can't do anything. I'm trying. I'm trying. I guess we gotta pull the Devourer out. Try and draw another land. Surely I won't draw a 7-drop now? I mean, I hope not. What do we do now? Not sure, man. Not sure. Play a bozo and pray, I suppose. Uh-huh. This is fine. This is fine. Tower lethal. Okay, game 3, game 3. Let's try and cast some spells in game 3. We've been really struggling to cast spells in this whole match. How is K command not in the deck? I mean, it's not in the hand. I think it is in the deck, though. I believe. Thoughtus Caesus. They must have just top decked that, right? They could have cast that last turn. Okay, we're setting up the thing, we're setting up the thing. 07 Oppo. Yeah. Punish the removal that costs 1. Ah, that's another win, huh? Alright, go again. They're done. Alright, I've got a question for you, chat. I want you to answer honestly. I'm not asking whether we should play this deck or not in the event. All I'm asking is... Are you more impressed with it now than you were an hour ago? Yes or no? Half the time you tune in, I'm color screwed. That's life, baby. That's the mana base. There's no way around it, man. We need lab. Why are you doing this to me, Oppo? I need that card. I don't know about Chalice versus one against Sorin. Like, I wouldn't say that we're mana screwed, you know? I would say that we're mana... or color screwed. I would just say we're color awkward. Color inconvenienced, yeah. You may concede opponent. Well, saves me 3 mana, thank you. What a fool! Alright, Drifties is online! Annihilator 1! At least it doesn't matter that we can't cast blue cards. No, I've got... you can still evoke, even with a Chalice on 3. Stop bonesing me, bro. Quit it with the bones. Chonkers! We love chonkers. We love chonkers. Why play Chalice on 3 when opponent only main decks 2 lands? They did cast a Demonic Tutor and then missed a land drop the following turn, so, I mean... that's just... what can I say about that? The reason I don't play Starting Town is the Underground River is just better, right, when you're only playing 2 colours. Better by a ton. Starting Town, we're playing it. Don't forget we're playing an Eldrazi deck. So Starting Town, the Starting Town I'm tapped after turn 3 is very, very relevant. I guess we do play a 3-colour deck. Yeah, that's true. Blue, black, and brown. They didn't pick a lender, which is kind of sus, but... some lands here would go slightly crazy. Discarded a looting and a land. Ba-ba-dee-bub. Alright, frog me. Frog me. Need one more colourless land for my Kozilek's command. Get this gorge, man. Untapped Triome. Sheesh.
I am to nothing beyond my own.
Why are you killing my frog?
I guess you do.
Excuse me. I do, to be fair, still need to kill Sorin before they bring it back in again. Another push gone is nice, though. This game will take a while. We'll see. I was rude from our opponent there. Wow. What? Move a counter from this artifact onto target creature. Okay, insane. Emperor Bones combo.
Blood calls to your soul.
I mean, I'm actually cooked if they kill this frog. Which they simply cannot do. The theme of break expectations is that, yes, the cards are bad. Don't kill my frog, mate. Just let me frog up. Don't kill the frog. Don't kill the frog.
My bloodline flows through you.
I mean, they did have a discard spell, and they didn't take my frog, so my frog is gonna die. Hey. Hope I don't sound like the kind of guy who gives the slightest fuck. I'm getting in there.
Show some respect.
Easy. Easy. I have connected with the Sorin. It's over. Ulamog, 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 Ulamog. Oppo. Why, man? Why, man? I'm trying to Ulamog you. We still got it? Yeah, we still got it. What do you think, Chad? Does opponent strike you as the kind of gamer who will let the Ulamog attack happen? Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Reported. Early concession. Deck is winning. Is the deck winning, or is this just my superior skill over the average gamer? Ecuador. Ecuador.